You know, this car is already quite powerful. It's got a big V8, turbocharged, with great wheels and a nice exhaust, which gives it about 600 horsepower. But what if we need a sudden, unexpected power boost? For example, for a drag race. Is there something that will give us short time of extra power and an advantage in the race? And yes, such thing has been found. To begin with, let's figure it out how nitrous oxide gives an increase in power. You remember that fuel is burned inside the engine, that is, an oxidation reaction occurs. And any oxidation reaction must be accompanied by, of course, oxygen. That is, to temporarily increase the power of the engine, two factors can be distinguished. First, take a more efficient fuel with a higher octane number, and secondly, to deliver oxygen to the engine in a more efficient way. And so, it is the nitrous oxide that delivers oxygen in this much more efficient way. Nitrous oxide is a compound that decomposes only at specific temperatures, namely 300 degrees Celsius. That is, when it enters the engine, it does not immediately start the reaction, but only at a specific temperature a very large amount of pure oxygen is released, which makes the reaction of fuel oxidation or fuel combustion more effective. Now let's figure it out why nitrous oxide is used. It is clear that in order to give a plus in power, but why exactly this compound and not any other? Four key factors can be identified here. First, these are special characteristics of the compound's decomposition. Nitrous oxide decomposes at high temperatures of about 300 degrees Celsius, releasing oxygen. This extra oxygen allows more fuel to be burned in the engine cylinders, which increases power. No other compound can deliver additional oxygen to the combustion chamber as effectively. The second is a cooling effect. When nitrous oxide changes from liquid to gas, it absorbs heat, which cools the intake air. Cooler air is denser and contains more oxygen, which improves the combustion process and increases power. Also, of course, stability and safety. Nitrous oxide is a chemically stable compound under normal conditions of storage and use. It is not explosive or highly toxic compared to some other potential substances that could be used to enhance power. And also ease of use. Nitrous oxide is easy to store and use in cars. It can be simply pumped into special cylinders and connected to the engine using special systems. Other potential substances may require more complex storage and delivery systems, making them less practical to use. So, now we understand how nitrous oxide works and why exactly this compound is used in engines. Let's move on to the practical part of the experiment. I compared cars with and without nitrous oxide on all types of engines, that is, it is from 3-cylinder engine to 10-cylinder engine. Let's take a look at this experiment and see where the biggest power gain was. Let's start with the pigeon. It has a 3-cylinder engine. Let's see what effect nitrous oxide will have on it, and then gradually move on to more powerful engines. And in the end, we will compare all the results and see which engines will be most affected by nitrous oxide. It can already be seen that nitrous oxide accelerated the pigeon more than 3 times faster. And here are all the results. According to our experiment, nitrous oxide gives more power to larger engines. And this is quite logical, because in larger engines the volume of usable air can be the largest and increase efficiency. Here are also the results for top speed. And I also calculated the increase in these characteristics, and you can see it on the right side of the screen. And also I would like to add why nitrous oxide makes such a typical sound before use. In fact, nitrous oxide is a gas, and firstly part of it will go out through a special valve to clean the system through which nitrous oxide will be supplied to the engine. And that's where the sound comes from. Well, that's basically all. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you liked the video. Hit that like button and see you soon.